Hi, I welcome you all on my new YouTube channel, DICE, Dakshit Institute of Competitive Examinations. I am Naresh Kumar, Arithmetic and Reasoning faculty. The reason to start this channel, for the past 10 years I have been in the teaching line, mainly Arithmetic and Reasoning. So mostly I observed non-math students and Telugu medium students faces a lot of problems in solving the arithmetic questions. So mainly in addition to the detailed and formula method, we are teaching in shortcuts way also. So this helps a lot for non-maths and Telugu medium background students. And also we started this channel in two mediums, that is Telugu medium and English medium. And also the classes we designed in such a way that it is from low level to higher level. Higher level like SSC, CPO, CSAT, like bank PO. So this level, this helps a lot for all the competitive aspirants. So kindly, my suggestion is that kindly watch these videos regularly, and if you have any suggestions and advice, please comment so that it helps us in making the further videos. Today, the first session we are teaching percentages, because the content of percentage is nearly for 20 to 25 marks. Because examinations like banking, SSC and also AP state sub-inspectors, there is a topic data interpretation and data analysis, that means pie charts and Venn diagrams. To solve those type of questions, percentage topic is the very foundation topic. So due to the content, the content is nearly for 25 marks. So in the very first video we are starting with percentages, and also the percentages topic is interlinking to nearly for 4 topics, that is simple interest, compound interest and profit and loss, and also discounts and states. So due to the reason to start the very percentage in the very first video, because the content of the percentage is very high. So kindly watch this video. Friends, now see the introduction of percentages. For an example, the meaning of percent means for every 100. For an example, a person donated 70% of his income to the charity. That means 70%. For example, 70% means 70 by 100. That means for every 100 he is donating 70 rupees. For an example, if you want to convert any fraction into percentage, that particular fraction should be multiplied with 100. For an example, 1 by 2 into 100, that is 50%. 1 by 3 into 100, 33. 1 by 3%. 1 by 4 into 100, 25%. 1 by 5 into 100, 20%. 1 by 6 into 100, 16. 2 by 3%, and 1 by 7 into 100, 14. 2 by 7%, 1 by 8 into 100, that is 12. 1 by 2%, and 1 by 9 into 100, that is 11. 1 by 9%, and 1 by 10 into 100, that is 10%. So you can simply write by 11, by 12, by 13, by 14, by 15 also. But keep in mind that if any numbers in the mixed fractions like 16 2 by 3, 14 2 by 7, 11 1 by 9, this mixed fraction if you see 16 2 by 3 means that is 1/6 part of 100. 14 2 by 7 means that is 1/7 part of 100. 11 1 by 9, that is 1/9 part of 100. That how much part of 100 you should remember. That is point number 1. Point number 2 in the introduction part of percentages, that is, for an example, 70% is given. If you want to convert this percentage into ratio, that is 70 by 100, that is nothing but 70 is to 100, that is nothing but 7 is to 10. For example, there is another number 30% that can be written as 30 by 100, that is 30 is to 100, there is nothing but 3 is to 10. For an example, 25% is given, that is 25 by 100, that is nothing but 25 is to 100, that is simply 1 is to 4. If you want to convert anything, if you want to convert any percentage into ratio, that particular figure should be divided with 100. That is point number 2. See point number 3. introduction of percentages. If you want to convert any percentage into decimal, that particular percentage figure should be divided with 100. For an example, 25% is given. It is 25 by 100. It is nothing but 0.25. For example, let us take another number, 30%. 30 by 100 is nothing but 0.30. For example, 45% is given. 45 by 100 is nothing but 0.45. That is point number 3. If you see the point number 4, now let us take a number as 4. If the number 4 is increased by 25%, means 25% is nothing but 1/4 part of 100. So simply 4 into 1/4 of 100, that is 25% is nothing but 1/4 of 100. 4 gets cancelled, 1 remains here. So simply we add 1 to 4, that becomes 4 plus 1, that becomes 5. For an example, take another example. Take a number 7. Let us consider number 7. For 7 is increased by 15%. 15% means 7 into 15 by 100. Simply is nothing but 7 15s are 105 by 100. It is nothing but 1.05. So simply we add 1.05 to 7. That becomes 7 plus 1.05. That is nothing but 8.05. Means for a number, the percentage increases. Take that number simply into 100. That is said to be point number 4. Now let us see some of the questions from percentages. If you see the question number 1 here, what percentage is equivalent to 33 by 35? So I said in rule number 1 that any fraction, if you want to convert any fraction into percentage, that fraction should be multiplied with 100. So if you have here 33 by 35 into 100, that means 5 20s are and 5 7s are. 33 20s are, that is 660 by 7. If you see the options here, don't go for the solution further. You see the options here, you can see after a point, it is in the case of every option is in the case of decimal. So the denominator part is 7. In which option 7 should exactly divisible the number which is after a point. 08 it is not divisible exactly by 7. 18 it is not divisible by 7. 28 is exactly divisible by 7. It is 7 4s are 28. So the options C is the right answer. If you see the question number 2 here, question number 2 is very much similar to question number 1. So 11 by 13 into 100, that is nothing but 1100 by 13. So it is the case of calculation, it takes time. So now according to the shortcut, if you see here, what is the difference of 11 and 13? 2, because 13 minus 11 2. So 2 by 13 into 100, that gives you 200 by 13. So 13 ones are 13, 7 goes 70, 13 5s are 65, 5 remainder, 15 5 by 13. So for the calculation, for easier calculations, I made it this part. So now according to the option, if you add 64 to 15, that figure should be very much nearer to 100. If you add 64 to 15, that is 79. It is not even closer to 100. So this is not your option. If you add 88 to 15, the very first two numbers, 88 plus 15, that is 103. It exceeds 100. It should not exceed 100. That should be very near to 100. So it is not your option. Option C is also not your option. So A, B, C is not your answer. Means the option should be option D. Now let us check it down here. 84 plus 15, that is 99. So 8 plus 5, that is 13. 13 by 13, 1. 99 plus 1, that is 100. So option D is the right answer. Friends, if you see the third question here, 8 1 by 3% expression as a fraction is. So that is 16 2 by 3 is 1/6 part of 100, as 14 2 by 7 is 1/7 part of 100, and 12 1 by 2 is 1/8 part of 100. Similarly, 8 1 by 3 is nothing but 1/12 part of 100. So the answer is option C. If you see the question number 4 here, 60% of what number is 30? So if simply you see that of what number is 60% is given as 30. So 60% is 30 means, now he is asking what is 100%. So It is half of 60 is 30. So similarly half of 30 would be 50. 60 into 1 by 2, that is 30. Similarly 100 by half, that gives you 50. So the answer is 50. The option is first option. If you see the question number 5, it is also very much similar to question number 4 here. 16 2 by 3 percentage, if you see clearly, 16 2 by 3 percentage is 1/6 part of 100. So that means if one part is 75, I was asking what are 6 parts. Therefore 1 into 75 is 75. So similarly 6 into 75, 6 5s are 33 carries, 6 7s are 42 plus 3. That results to 450. So option C is your answer. In question number 6 here, now he is asking 4% of 37 kg 500 grams. So we all know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. Now according to the shortcut point, you simply forget kg and grams here. Here kg and grams here, simply forget all those terms here. 37 kg 500 grams. Since it is kg and gram, I am writing this figure as 37.5. So it's asking 4%. So simply multiply 4 to 37.5. So that results as 4 5s are 22 carry, 4 7s are 28, 33 carry, 4 3s are 12 plus 3, that is 15. So in the options where you can find 1500, so it is clearly in the option 1 as 1500. Forget all kg and grams, forget all those terminology. So you can find 1500 in the very first option. So option A is your answer. Next question is asking 40% of 4 quintals. As I said previously that the previous question of this question that I said to forget the terms there. So quinta means we know all that 1 quinta is equal to 100 kg and also 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg. So you forget all those terms here. You simply 40%, 40 into 4 quinta, 44s are 160. Where you can see the numbers 160, that is clearly in the option C. So the answer is option C is your answer. Question number 8, 66 2 by 3 percentage of 2 kg 6 3 DAG 7G. Here you can find two words, two terminology, that Hg and DAG. Hg is nothing but hectogram and DAG nothing but decagram. So hectogram is nothing but 100 grams and decagram is nothing but 10 grams. Therefore hecto and deca are the new terms here. So I simply said that the previous questions, question number 7 and question number 6, simply to forget all those terms here. If you forget all those terms here, now 2, 6, 3, 7 remains. As you see that 66 2 by 3, if you see 33 1 by 3 is 1/3 of 100. Similarly, 33 1 by 3 2 is nothing but 66 2 by 3. Therefore, 2/3 of 100 is nothing but 66 2 by 3. So, you simply multiply 2637 with 2 by 3. Therefore, 3 8s are 24, 3 7s are 21 and 3 9s are 27. Multiply with 2 9s are 18, 1 2 7s are 14, 15, 1, 2 8 is 16, 7, 1758. So simply where you can find 1758 figures. So it is clearly in the option A. So the answer is option A. See the question number 9 here. The price of a sugar increased by 25%. Is clearly asking by how much percentage a householder should reduce his consumption. So you can solve this question with a formula. There is a formula to solve. It's R by 100 plus R into 100. Because when there is increase of an article and how much percent decrease. Increasing and decrease, there is a formula R by 100 plus R into 100. So as we are doing in a shortcut way, so simply how much percent is increased? 25%. So 25% should be added to 100 because 100, now the article is 125. The 5 is to 4. It is in the case of ratio. What's the bigger number here? 5. So simply 100 by 5, it is nothing but 20%. Therefore, a householder should reduce his consumption by 20%. See the question number 9 here. In the place of R, he has given 25. Now let us think there is in the place of R as 10. So in the place of R as 10, so the 10 should be added to 100. That becomes 110 and 100. The base value. That becomes 11 is to 10. What is the bigger value here? 11. So simply divide 100 by 11. That is nothing but 91 by 11 percentage should be decreased. Now let us consider in the place of R. Now let us consider the place of 10. He has given as 12.5 percentage. So simply add 12.5 to 100, that becomes 112 1 by 2. That is 100 is the base value. So 12.5 is nothing but 12.5 is 8 parts of 100. That is 8 and this becomes 9. What's the bigger value here? 9. So simply 100 by 9, that gives you as 11 1 by 9 percentage should be decreased. So in the place of R, let us consider it as 16 2 by 3 percentage. So in the place of 25, in the place of R, it is given as 16 2 by 3 percentage. If we add 16 2 by 3 to 100, that becomes 116 2 by 3 percentage. The base value is 100. 16 2 by 3 is 1/6 part of 100. Therefore 6 and 7. Therefore the bigger value is 7. So simply 100 by 7. Therefore, that is 14 2 by 7 percentage. A person should decrease his consumption. So, friends, in the place of R, let us consider a number as 15. So, 15 is added to 100, is 115. The base value is 100. This 523s are and 520s are. Obviously, the bigger value of 23 is here, no doubt at all. But the difference of two numbers is 3. So, if you compare the previous questions, 7, 8, 8, 9, 5, 4. 6, 5, all the numbers, between those numbers the gap is 1. But here you can see that the difference of these two numbers is 3. That should be kept in mind very carefully. Therefore, difference by bigger value into 100. Therefore, 300 by 23 ones are and 23 is 16 and 1 remain. 13 1 by 23 percentage should be decreased. The consumption should be decreased. Now, if you consider in the place of R as 26 2 by 3. Now, let us consider, and of course, in the place of R, if he has given 26 2 by 3, how you do? Therefore, if you add 100 plus 26 2 by 3, we are adding 26 2 by 3 to 100. The base value is 100. If you add here, that is 100 plus, what is 26 3s are? 78 plus 2, that is 80 by 3 here. Therefore, 300 plus 80, that is 380 by 3. By taking the LCM 3 here, that is in the ratio, therefore that is 3 into 3, that becomes, that is 380 is to 300. Now remains 19 is to 15. Obviously, now you see that now it is in the ratio. The bigger value is 19, the difference is 4. So 4 by bigger value into 100, that is 400 by 19. 19 2s are 38, 19 1s are 19. One reminder, 21 1 by 19 percentage, a person should reduce his consumption of sugar. You see the question number 10 here, by reducing 1/4 of time, that speed should be increased certainly. There is no doubt at all. Because by reducing then that speed should be increased. Then only the distance will be covered in the exact time. So if you can go through the question in a clear cut way, that is the meaning of the question. So if you see here, in the detailed process, if you see, there is a formula, that is distance is equal to speed into time. So let us consider the original speed as 100 km per hour and time as 4 parts, because it's saying that 1/4 of the original time means the base value should consider, that is denominator part, it should be the original time. Therefore 100 into 4t, that is 400 t here, that is original. Now the asked question is that distance is equal to speed into time. The speed should, how much speed should be increased? So 100 plus x should be here and the time is 3t here. That because 1/4 is reduced, if you take one part from 4 minus 1, that is 3 remain here, 3 parts remain here. Therefore 100 plus x into 3, that is nothing but 100 plus x of 3t here. Now as the two distances are similar, distances are same, therefore 400t is equal to 100 plus x of 3t. Therefore, we have to find the value of x here. T gets cancelled. 400 is equal to 300 plus 300 3x. Therefore, 400 minus 300, that is 100 is equal to 3x. Therefore, 100 by 3 is nothing but 100 by 3 is nothing but 33 1 by 3 percentage. Therefore, the value should increase as 33 1 by 3 percentage. By doing the detailed process, it takes a lot of time. Now, see the shortcut in simple way. As the time reduces one part, the original figure is 100. Now 1/4, because the original parts is nothing but 4 parts. If 4 parts is 100, then 3 parts will be 75. Because 1 part is reduced, 100 minus 25, that is 75. Therefore, that is 3:4. Now, what became after reducing 3 parts? Simply 100 by 3 here. 100 by 3 is nothing but 33, 1/3% should be increase speed. That is a short. After every end of the videos, we are uploading 10 questions in the descriptive box. You kindly go through. So in this video also, we are uploading 10 questions in the descriptive box. You kindly go through and try to solve it, because if you practice number of questions, that is very beneficial to you. So the key for these 10 questions we will be getting in the next video, that is part 2 percentages. So friends, if you liked my video with your wholehearted, kindly subscribe and tap the bell icon to get the further notifications. Thank you.